The creation and implementation of this program has been as fulfilling for me as I hope it has been for the scholar mentees who we have selected and have had the privilege of mentoring. And I want to call up first, before I get into what I have to say, our very first mentee, Paris Caldwell, who received her award 12 years ago, and is still a mentee. We mentored her all through college, 2 colleges actually. She started at University of British Columbia and had to take a year off and worked as a nanny in a Lexus dealership and so forth, went back to UMass Boston and is now operations director at 2 cannabis shops, and has agreed to provide me with edibles. Small remuneration for mentoring.
It's not true, I know we're on school grounds. Thank you guys for having me back. It's amazing to be here. It's also been a really long time since I've given a speech. I barter with like big business guys all day, and somehow this is like getting me. So I just want to start off with saying congratulations to Emily and Pippa. This is a big deal. As the first mentee, I had no idea what I was in for. And it was a very nerve-wracking experience. My 2 people were Steve and Jackie. So for those who I haven't had a chance to say hello to, my name is Paris Caldwell, and I am the first mentee granted the same wonderful opportunity in 2012 by the class of 65. While our introductions have been brief, I can tell that Daniela and Emily are destined for a successful future. Yes, successful and future. 2 words you're probably sick of hearing right now, as you arrive at the end of one big chapter and are preparing for the next. Whether these words cause anxiety, anticipation, dread, I want to offer a couple of perspectives that have been graciously gifted to me over the years from the class of 65. Success is doing well in exams. Success is also resting. I was once told that resting is some of the most important work that you will do. Success can be following your path. Success is also being brave enough to travel the unknown. Brave enough to try again, and most importantly, brave enough to fail. Failing and failing often is success. It means you're trying. Please know, however you decide to define your success, the class of 65 will be there for you. Thank you, Steve, for finding success in all my tries. Future. The future is 10 years from now. The future is in 2 minutes. Planning the future is advised. It sets you up for success. Waiting on the future is ill-advised when you can be present in all the moments leading up to the future. Future you is responsible for all the things happening now in the present, and you navigate the present with choice. Choice of words, choice of action or inaction, making the choice of trying again, making a choice even when it's hard, making good choices, and when in doubt, choosing yourself. Future you will thank you. I'm currently standing my future quite literally. Same spot, same time, 11 years later, and living my life in ways that my past self could have never imagined. I'll be honest, when I graduated from high school, I had places I was supposed to be, but nowhere I wanted to be. And I was never able to imagine myself working the jobs presented to me in flyers and brochures and at job fairs. I didn't have a roadmap for my own life. So I took the risky route a couple times, as Steve kind of poked at a little bit before. I watched what seemed like my peers succeeding in straight lines while I decided to zigzag. I'd ask Steve or Jackie what they thought of the options whenever I hit a fork in the road, and I was always greeted with belief. Belief that regardless of my options, I could have whatever I wanted if I tried. Why not me? Ooh. why not me? So I kept trying, failing, with my cheerleaders behind me. The long story short is that I made it. I run a growing business that kicked off right here in Newton, my version of a successful future. Had finally revealed itself to me after what felt like an eternity. Take a look at the other mentees here, also thriving on their own terms. All made possible by a team of mentors dedicated to individuals like you and I. So while I can't guarantee anything for the future, including a straight path, I can promise at least one constant: the class of 65 and their unwavering support. Thank you all for never letting me go through this journey alone. Emily and Daniela, I hope you enjoy the celebration of you. The celebration will never stop with this team behind you. Enjoy your success, enjoy your failures, enjoy the present. Know that things do get better and that being yourself is always enough. Thank you and congrats.
I don't even want to follow that. Thank you so much, Paris. Terrific speech. How far she has come is amazing. So, welcome to the 2023 Class of 1965 Alumni Award presentations. Thank you for coming to honor our two new scholarship recipients, Daniela Valoria and Emily Reginaldo. My name is Steve Lerman. I'm a graduate of the Newton South Class of 1965, the self-proclaimed greatest high school class in the history of the universe. I am an attorney. I live in Washington, D.C. and Palm Beach, Florida. And I helped create and have chaired this program proudly for the last 13 years. What we do, which is somewhat unique, is combine academic scholarships with intensive mentoring for all 4 years of college and beyond. This is my 10th visit to Newton South to make these presentations, and I love being here at our old stomping grounds. My classmates, several of whom are here today with us, and I raised a lot of hell back here in the 1960s, most of which I cannot tell you about. I want to thank Tammy Strass and Kathy Sabat for their invaluable assistance in the scholarship selection process, and to the guidance counselors for their nominations and their excellent candidate write-ups. Also, thanks to my classmates for their generosity in creating this scholarship, and to our terrific mentors, Jackie Neal, Margie Barkin-Searle, Amy Kraft, Stu Moss, Peter Lewinberg, and Barbara Grossman, and to the Foundation for Metro West for being such a good partner in this project. Most important, I want to acknowledge our outstanding mentees, of whom we are so proud. Paris, of course, Gabby Escamilla-Smith, Sasha Restrepo, Emily Soto, Tyler Ross, who's here today, Marcus Williams, Grace Suga, Raven Fernandez, Amalicia Gonzalez, and Roberto Figuerio. You're all awesome, and your mentors have been really privileged to be able to work with you. The civil rights pioneer Harriet Tubman said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer." As always, remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. Our two scholarship winners this year, Emily and Daniela, are clearly dreamers with strength and passion, and we look forward to helping them achieve the greatness that lies before them. Emily has had a challenging path as a first-generation student who did not start learning English until the 4th grade. Her guidance counselor says in no uncertain terms that Emily is one of the most amazing people I have ever met. She has worked at a Brazilian bakery, at a pizzeria, at a fitness club, and has interned at a property management company to help support herself while at the same time managing her academics and participating in various community activities, all aimed at helping others. She has tutored Brazilian children in math and English. She has been the leader of a teen choir group and has taught Bible class for young children as a worship leader. At Newton South, she is a member of the Black Alliance Club and the Leadership for Social Justice. As her guidance counselor notes, despite a multitude of struggles not faced by many of her peers, Emily always maintains a positive attitude and a determination to succeed. These are exactly the attributes that we are looking for in a scholar mentee. Emily is looking toward a major in business and will be attending St. John's University in Manhattan in the fall. Congratulations, Emily. Daniela has forged a similar path of diligence and diversity since coming to Newton South. Daniela moved to the U.S. from Venezuela in 2018 and has thrived since freshman year. Her guidance counselor says Daniela is one of the class of 2023's brightest stars. Daniela is very focused, is looking toward a career in medicine, and has been thoughtful in her course selections to build the best foundation possible for a pre-med or public health track. Daniela has been described as a friend to many and a source of constant positivity, the kind of person who embraces whatever the day may bring. She has been co-president of the Spanish Club, a legacy scholar, and on the athletic front, she has been a member of the tennis and track teams. Daniela also worked for an immigration law firm, and the managing member of that firm wrote glowingly about Daniela's contributions, noting that, quote, the level of responsibility, professionalism, and empathy that Daniela has demonstrated at such a young age is unparalleled. To pursue her major in pre-med, Daniela will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall. Congratulations. Winston Churchill observed that a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, and the optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. This well defines Emily and Daniela, who have enthusiastically seized the day and stood out to us this year among several very formidable candidates. You have both shown great determination, perseverance, and resilience, and have performed beautifully in a very challenging high school environment. And importantly, along the way, both of you offered a helping hand to children and others, displaying admirable empathy for those in need. We are, in short, very proud to recognize your many accomplishments and award each of you a $5,000 scholarship today. Emily, I'm going to be one of your mentors, along with my classmates Jackie Neal and Margie Barkin Searle. I went to Wharton at the University of Pennsylvania, then George Washington University Law School, and I practiced communications and entertainment law for 45 years. Yes, I am that old. Margie, your co-mentor, is a graduate of Smith College and the former longtime head curator of the Memorial Art Gallery at the University of Rochester, and mentors Emily Soto as well. Jackie holds a master's degree from Antioch College and also the Harvard School of Government, and was for many years the deputy director of the Cambridge Department of Human Resources. Jackie has a wealth of mentoring experience and has mentored Paris, Gabby, Sasha, Raven, Amalicia, and Roberto. She is the queen. Daniela, I'm going to be one of your mentors, along with Jackie, the queen, and Peter Lewinberg. Peter graduated conveniently, she's my co-mentor as well, from UMass Amherst, and among other pursuits was a major gifts officer at the Leahy Clinic, a boat captain, and a long-standing UMass trustee, which may come in handy for you. And Peter is also a terrific mentor. He mentors Marcus and Roberto. In sum, I think you will be in very good hands with your respective mentoring teams, and we are ready to assist you in any way we can to maximize your college experience and beyond. Finally, really echoing what Paris had to say, I want to say a few words about the virtue of endurance, particularly as it applies to the path before you as you pursue higher education at St. John's and UMass. Endurance is the ability to persist and overcome challenges, no matter how formidable they may seem. It is one of those qualities that we all need to cultivate if we want to succeed in this challenging world. Endurance is about mental toughness and emotional resilience to enable us to overcome obstacles that may lay in our path, and they will lay in your path. It requires discipline, dedication, hard work, setting goals for ourselves, sometimes moving out of our comfort zones, but working toward achieving them, and staying focused, even when there are distractions all around you, and I guarantee there will be many at St. John's and UMass. As your mentors, we intend to be a resource for you as you pursue your goals and fulfill your dreams. We want you to believe in yourselves and your abilities. We want you to be the best versions of yourselves and maximize your God-given potential. As a wise man once said, endurance is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not about how far you go. It's not about how fast you go, but how far you go and how you get there. In closing, as a UPenn alum, I always include at least one quote from Penn's founder, Ben Franklin, who observed that an investment in education pays the best interest. We are happy to invest in you as we have with all of our prior mentees, because we are confident through your hard work, perseverance, and relentlessness, you will achieve success in all you do. You will help us repair the world, which, Lord knows, there's a lot of repairing to do. And someday, like the class of 1965, the greatest high school class in the history of the universe, you will give back to dear old Newton South. And so it is now time for Metro West to award the big checks, and for us once again to offer Daniela and Emily our congratulations on a job well done and for all their accomplishments. You just run down to your bank with us. Thanks, everybody.